Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading for the end of April 2022. This could resonate anywhere where you have a significant placement of Aquarius in your natal chart. As always though, please keep in mind this is a general message. It's not a personal reading meant for just one person, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. This is just the energy I picked up on for your sign today, Aqua Gang. So check your other placements if this doesn't hit it for you. You could find messages on when you watch readings for other parts of your chart on this channel as well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me that's just for you and not general, the link to my website is down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to SOMA CHANDRA Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's SOMA CHANDRA Aqua Gang. Aquarius, this message hit me really hard. I actually was like, do I have any placements of Aquarius in my natal chart? It made me a little nervous. Not nervous, but like in a bad way, more like something is coming, something is changing for you. I feel like based on what I'm seeing here at the end of April, as you're moving into Taurus season, Taurus always makes us, stick to detail and routine and creature comforts and can fight change, but you are the sign of change and breaking a glass ceiling. And I feel like there's this deep part of you that's called to break a glass ceiling. You just don't know where you're supposed to go. I also think you're getting in touch with the real you and who you really are. I think you're changing right now a lot as a person. Four cards came out of the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck. They paired up. My cards pair up together when I read. Seeing the true you, number 29 and 41, bringing it into form. I think that you see your true self now. I think that this is like you see who you are in every situation in your life, and you want to be able to bring the way you truly see yourself into form. You would like to practically be able to apply the way you see yourself, if that makes sense. You're bringing yourself into form at this time. You are being asked to focus on the light and also have faith in the process. You may feel challenged. This may feel difficult. You may be wondering a lot at the end of April, am I on the right path? You look focused on the light. The star is here, and that's you. So keep focusing on the light and have faith. Follow your own rhythm as at the bottom of the deck. You're not going to march to the beat of anyone else's drum. Yeah, big, bold vision is here. You have a big, bold vision that's coming to fruition. It's coming to light. It's on the horizon. You look confused and worried right now, though. They want you to surrender to a few things right now. They think it'll help you process life. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to ecstasy and flow. What brings you ecstasy? What puts you in a state of flow? They want you to stay in the moment. Live moment to moment. It's in the details of your life. There's a lot. Right now, they want you to look around and go, this place is a little bit more miraculous than I give it credit for. You've been bogged down. You need to be in situations where you can bring your true self to form. It's a process, Aquarius. They want you to surrender to play and joy. Stop overthinking a goal and just do something fun at the end of the month. This will rejuvenate you. Recreation is a thing, and a key to positive change in your life, I think you do want positive change in your life, is to let joy in and savor it. You look very deep and gravitas right now. Your guides seem to think that you'll be able to bring your true self into form and be able to stay more focused on the light and positive when you put yourself in experiences where you can have that wonder and awe and that you can have fun during both hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy and play. That's where you'll bring your true self into form. I also see that you need to surrender some unhealthy relationships. So this could be the energy around you coming towards you or your energy towards someone else. I really get the distinct impression with this reading, Aquarius, this is all you. All of it is you, although I do have a King of Wands showing up. So the overall reason for the reading is the Eight of Swords. The way you're feeling is the Four of Cups. You're seeing yourself as the Ace of Wands. What you need to know is the Four of Pentacles. You've been holding back. You may need to take a conservative approach financially at this time, or you're afraid to open up and invest in something possibly, and that could be a hindrance. But the final outcome is Judgment, Scorpio. The universe is trying to wake you up right now. I think they're trying to wake you up to a lot of possibilities. I also get the sense that based on what I'm seeing here, your environment is driving you a little bit freaking crazy right now, because the reason for the reading is the Eight of Swords. There's stuff that you have a hard time seeing. You're having a really hard time coming up with solutions. You're facing things that you believe are true about yourself that are holding you back. This is not solution focused. It's, oh my God, I'm overthinking everything. What am I going to do? I'm trapped. Something sucks. I think it's the environment. Clarifying this is the Five of Wands, Strength, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, first of all, I don't think you feel like you have a ton of support in the environment. I think at the end of the month, you will be a little agitated and irritated. You might be dealing with a Leo as well. There could be a person around you that wants to race in and kind of work something out with you, but they have a lot of inner conflict and they hold back. Or you yourself have inner conflict. There's tension around you. It takes you strength to deal with it. But the truth is you just like to charge in, very much so. There's this impulsive energy within you. The Knight of Swords can be both reckless and like a bold leader, very mouthy too. It's hard for you to hold yourself back. It's hard for someone else to hold themselves back. And the way you or someone else is feeling right now is the Four of Cups. Well, here's your cup, dude. I don't want that cup. I'm thinking about it all the time. I don't want it. Well, how about those 3 cups in front of you? Those suck too. This guy, he's like, what do I do? Emotional reevaluation station, emotional reevaluation paralysis at this time. Clarifying why the Four of Cups is here is the Two of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the King of Wands. If this is your feelings, Aquarius, you're not sure what to make of a person. This King of Wands character could have been a person that you've blocked, but yet you can't stop wondering about. You hear gossip about this person. You're waiting to hear from them. It's like you want to hear from them, but you don't want to hear from them. And you can't get him off your mind either. And he's hot, but he's aloof. He might not commit either. If this is a person coming towards you, Aquarius, they want your attention. They think you're going to talk to them. They could talk to you, but they won't. That's annoying. Someone holds themselves back. You may be preoccupied with a person at this time that's always kind of confused you. You could never make a decision about them, and they could never make a decision about you either. I think it's also possible that it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. This King of Wands energy is coming out in you, like a Leo energy. Some of you are identifying with the sign of Leo right now, where you have a lot of strength of character. You don't like conflict right now. You want to charge in and do something. You maybe want to break away from something. You guys are always good at breaking away from something because it's not working. Aquarius can't stand it when people just fight and don't make changes and aren't willing to come up with radical shifts and solutions for the betterment of all. And there may be this grand visionary living inside you as the King of Wands. You can be a woman and be the King of Wands. Trust me, I come out as the King of Wands in my own tarot readings all the time. I have for years. And some of you are like, I'm a grand visionary. I see myself as a leader in my own life. I want to live my life in a passionate way to a master level, but I'm not sure how I feel about something. I think I need more information, and it's hard for me to make a decision about where to go next, but somebody wants to go somewhere next because you're being seen as the Ace of Wands, something with a lot of growth potential. This is what is being given to you at this time. Clarifying this is the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the World. Aquarius, you are being seen right now by Spirit as a human being that is capable of like conquering the world here. Success, status, get the job, get the girl, get the guy, on top of the world, feeling the world. This portal is safe to go through, a new experience that's coming from the heart chakra and your root and sacral chakra that will lead to success and recognition. This could be a job that would involve relocation or this is where we see a start and we see it all the way through to the ending. Oh, and the ending looks good. The ending looks really good. Now, it's possible that a person could be trying to make a decision about you, or you're trying to make a decision about someone else. Do we go for it in this relationship? It's also possible that someone might be thinking about relocating for another job. And for the relationship, someone may be thinking about moving to be in a relationship with someone else. You need way more information because the two of you haven't always gotten along. You got to get to the bottom of the things you don't have in common. Also, someone has an ego if it's a relationship. But here's what you need to know. The Four of Pentacles. Someone, if this is a person around you, they won't let you go, but they won't open up either. Holding back yet holding on. Clarifying this is the Star, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Do I do this? I don't know. I have to make a practical choice. In the next 1 to 2 years, do I launch this? If I do it this way, this will happen. If I do it this way, this will happen. Ooh, what do I do? Someone may be stalling a little bit. Despite all this growth potential, if this is you, Aquarius, save some pennies because an opportunity may be coming in for you and you're going to have to make a choice. Some of you really want a freedom, very much so. It's also possible that I'm seeing a person around you that's just overthinking the shit out of it and fighting themselves about you as a person. But you're kind of the thing. Yeah. Or this new cycle you could start in life is kind of the thing. Sorry, I'm hearing that someone's annoyed by my, well, it could be this or that, it could be that interpretation. If you don't like it, click off. I have to say multiple interpretations because this is a general reading. It's not a private reading. I can't sit down and talk to you. Well, take it as whichever resonates, okay? But judgment, okay? The divine whistleblower is trying to wake someone up. This could be a rebirth, hearing an inner calling. But clarifying this is the Seven of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Someone won't make a decision here yet. You won't make a decision. Someone else won't make a decision. If any of you have been, because you're confused, or someone's like, well, I'll keep looking. I don't need to make a decision right now. I do need to look at the details, or I'll just stick my nose back and work, which I think might not be very inspiring for you right now. Because the Two of Pentacles to the Wheel, when is the right time? Make the decision. Good God, there's so many cards of make a surface level choice and make a choice that the choice made may alter the fate and course of your life in a very significant way, with Judgment and the Wheel coming out. You may be asked, you may have to do two things at once right now, Aquarius. You may be very busy. If you're wondering what's going on with someone around you, they may be putting off a choice about you. Are you going to let that put off your choices you make about your own life? I think Spirit's trying to say to somebody here, wake up, listen. Don't you hear the inner calling? And it's like some of you are really trying to figure out what the hell to do with your life. Either that or you've got a person around you that knows there could really be something between the two of you and they're playing it cool. But for those of you that feel like this speaks to your personal life path, he's not going to commit. Okay. If those of you that are trying to move on from someone and you can't, that's what I mean. He's not in the right place for you at this time. And I was like, okay, well, what do they need to know if they are trying to move forward and pick a new path for themselves in life? You're just not really sure what it is yet. Spirit's trying to get you to prepare for a major change. I was like, they wanted me to pull out the Illumination Oracle deck and say, okay, for those that are anticipating a change and they're just not sure where to go next. They just know they're irritated all the time and stressed out, in particular at work or where they live or school or something. There's this person they can't get off their mind. That's not going anywhere at all. Well, do I just blow this popsicle stand and change like where I live, where I work, going back to school, something like that? I have stuck reliving the past. But then this was interesting. I let a lot of cards fly out. Fresh start, receiving a message, pay attention to the details, accusation, and embrace change, determination. I can do it. Walk away and take a risk. Okay, Aquarius, in the next 6 months, I'm hearing in the next half a year, at some point this year, you will feel stuck and just stuck reliving the past for a while. Stop reliving the past. Get out and have fun and be joyful, okay? and surrender an unhealthy relationship. You're trying to bring the true you into form, and it's been a process. This is what's holding you back from that process. Stuck reliving the past. Don't let anybody drag you into the past. Focus on fun, focus on yourself, focus on new, because a fresh start may come. Receiving a message and pay attention to the details. You may receive a message in particular. Well, it could be a spiritual download. You may see something somewhere. You might quite literally receive a text or an email. Pay attention to the details. It may lead to something happening that unfolds in a strange way, because it may cause an argument of some kind, but then that is the catalyst that you needed to embrace the change. I think some of you are afraid to go for something. Someone's afraid to go for something. Something's going to happen, and at first it will seem negative, and you'll find it in a detail, or someone will find it in a detail, but it will take you towards a path of almost like being forced to embrace the change. And you'll have to walk away from something and take a risk, and it'll take determination. Someone's hemming and hawing right now, okay? But look for a fresh start. It will be in a message. First, there will be some kind of an argument, but it will all play out so that a change that wants to be embraced will be embraced. Something needs to change here so that you can bring yourself into true form. It's a process, okay? Live in the moment and be happy right now, because it looks like someone's having a really, yeah, here he is again. Okay. Someone won't make a decision about you. Don't bet the farm on a person that's going to hesitate this much. They have high expectations and standards. Someone may be thinking about a serious relationship with you too, Aquarius. They just may have to put up with a lot of bullshit to get with you. Okay, this could be about them. If they have some kind of an accusation and fingers pointing take place, it could give you a chance to be together as well. But if it's a person from your past that it's never really worked out with, you're supposed to be moving forward. Yeah, they're pulling back and they're telling me to stop. Wow, some of you need private readings. You're very psychic. I can hear you. So I hope this resonated with you, and I hope it helped you, Aquarius. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below too. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Aquarius. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.